So a lawyer for one of the men involved in the kidnapping plot of Governor Whitmer has agreed to talk to us, and he suggested that I come over and meet him at his hunting club. Hey, Mark.
Hi, Lisa.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. Bandit here.
He is ready. Hello, Bandit. Mark Satawa represents one of the Wolverine Watchmen, a shy 25-year-old aircraft mechanic named Ty Garbin, who grew up in a blue-collar suburb of Detroit. Garbin has pled guilty to a federal kidnapping conspiracy charge, which carries a potential life sentence. I know Michigan is known for being a big hunting state.
November 15th, the opening day of rifle season, is a state holiday here. So you can see Bandit on point right there. Bandit has a pheasant.
You got that one.
We did. Bandit! Dead bird! Fetch it up!
Why is this state such a haven for armed groups and militias?
You have a very thriving hunting culture. You find a group that likes guns, and then they find that they share common interests, that believe in things like the First Amendment right to air their grievances or bitch about their government, the Second Amendment right to possess guns while they're doing it. I think that there's a certain element of sort of pushing each other incrementally towards a place where they wake up one day and they start saying things like, somebody has to change this.
In Michigan, which had some of the nation's toughest COVID restrictions, many residents felt the governor's extension of the stay-at-home order constituted government overreach. What did Governor Whitmer represent to people like your client?
Fear, hypocrisy, everything that they don't like about government. Our client said, I got into a place because of the pandemic, because of the political culture in this country, where I really felt like talking about kidnapping the governor was a realistic option, and I shouldn't have.
But Garbin did more than just talk. He trained with the group, conducted reconnaissance, and attempted to manufacture explosive devices. Many of the members of these armed groups are white men. Do you think there is a fear that white men are feeling right now about the state of this country, the state of the world?
The thing that divides us the most is that the white men you talk about look backwards to an American dream that was very real for them. It provided opportunity, it provided economic freedom, and then we have the other half that America left behind. And those folks say, fine, that America was great for you, it didn't work for us. And so the conflict comes from this group saying, you're trying to destroy that America because you're changing it. And the other group saying, no, we just want it for us too.
To understand the kind of drastic upheaval that's taken place in Michigan over the past 100 years, we just need to look to Detroit. In the first half of the 20th century, this city was an industrial boomtown with high-paying blue-collar jobs in manufacturing. But after World War II, many of those good jobs began to disappear. Racial tension and widespread reports of police brutality fueled riots in 1967, and fault lines were drawn. Detroit became the blackest city in America and a Democratic stronghold, while many whites headed for the suburbs and rural Michigan with grievances of a lost way of life. Given this political climate, this period of instability that we're feeling, do you think that this is going to continue?
I wish I was more comfortable saying no, but with every passing day, it just seems like we're driven further apart. And the same elements that are driving people to do this to begin with, they're not going anywhere.
And the thing that complicates it is that there's so many guns in this country.
Some of the folks I've represented would answer that by saying, okay, Lisa, I grant what you say is true, but you're more afraid of the populace with guns than you are of the government. I'm more afraid of the government than I am the people with the guns.